Welcome to the podcast made by idiots for idiots, where we have strong opinions about pop culture and strong drinks while we're talking about them. My name is Spoon, and with my co-hosts Sean and Faye, this is ID10 Tango. So I recently saw a meme that was talking about how bad it would be to have gay parents. And it was because you would have to deal with either 2 times the dad jokes, or you would be in an endless loop of go ask your mothers. But I'm curious about the ones of the 2 gay black fathers. Do you have to deal with your dad leaving twice?
Oh!
That's a legit question.
I mean,
Non-rhetorical.
I like the meme about the 2 gay regular parents.
Yeah, well, I like the one the one mainly. My favorite gay meme that you think is going to be bad is the one where it's like, how would you let your child wear that and all that stuff? And it was like, no one should ever wear Crocs. It was just like bad on the Crocs. That was all it was. It was funny.
I like the porn memes.
Those are pretty funny too. Those are pretty good. But that's not even what I'm going to talk about because, you know, as much as...
What we're going to talk about is the English language.
Well, no, we're not going to talk about the English
language. Think about it. So, if you change one letter in a word, it completely changes the definition. Like your...
Well, yeah, because that's a completely different word.
There and there, or in there.
Yeah.
Or romance and bromance and womance.
Well,
you see what I did there?
Well...
Not a good segue. I think I just stole yours.
Let's double check because I don't think it was a womance. How did you say it was, Faye?
Womance.
Womance? Is it womance or womance?
No, it's womance.
Womance? Okay, alright.
If I just go to my definition I found of womance,
okay,
which I found on Wikipedia.
Okay.
2 chicks who have a strictly platonic relationship, but is full of much care and affection.
Oh.
And then they got a little conversation between a boy and a girl. Boy, Kelly and Leslie have a tight womance. Girl, they should go out on a date with Matt and Kevin, because they have a bromance. It would be so cute to see all 4 of them together, enjoying their partners and friends. Boy, yeah, bromance, right? Dude, womances are freaking sexy.
Well,
what?
That was posted on May 25th, 2009.
What the fuck? Well,
yeah.
Alright, so...
Okay, well, I think automatically I'm going to have to fight you on the fact that a bromance and a womance should never take the 2 and combine them into a possible relationship.
Well,
the only thing I'm saying is because Matt and Kevin might be having a bromance, but they might be having a bromance for certain reasons.
Oh, they might be.
Brokeback Mountain, or whatever it's called.
Well, that'd be gay. You would just be gay at that point.
So what's it if it's a guy and a girl romance or bromance?
No, there's
a friend zone.
It's just a friend.
It's just a friend zone.
Friend zone, yeah. It's just a friend zone. Yeah, we've already talked about that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about bromances and womances versus romances.
You like how I knocked you off your Segway and rode it down the street?
You did. You're kind of a jerk.
What was your Segway?
I was gonna talk about how, speaking of two guys that like each other a lot, bromances. Because we talked about gay dads. It only makes sense.
Mine was better.
Wow. We'll let the idiots decide.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Vote for Sean. Hashtag Sean.
Yeah. So, I was doing my research.
Me too,
Yeah.
when I was making my way down.
And I...
walking fast.
Moving fast in your home back? Alright. Which one... let's just throw it out there. Which one's better?
Well, it depends.
Womances, bromances, or romances?
Depends
Well,
what you're looking for.
womance, bromance, by the way, we're just gonna... They're together. Versus romance.
Well, I mean...
It depends what you're looking for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me give you guys a couple pros and cons of each, and we'll get your intake. You ready? Bromances or romances, right? They're your best friend, possibly. Now remember, though.
I don't think they wouldn't be.
I don't know. Now, I believe, and my mom said it, friends are there for a reason, a season, or a lifetime, right?
Okay.
And bromancers are very much the same. Because a con of a bromance is that it can end quickly without any reason. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
You're just hanging out with a person for like a couple weeks and then it's like, okay, it didn't really, it was just like, whatever. Yeah. You guys were cool for a while and then it's like, all right. And that's where...
But I think if you have a certain level of bromance, it's not going to just end like that.
No, there's clearly...
There's different levels of romance.
There's clearly different levels, but if your bromance is just based on going to the gym, you guys are bromancing at the gym. Or, same with womances. Or, you guys met on some thing and you guys hang out.
I don't think you should... I personally don't just bromance in one thing, though. Like, if I have a bromance going on, it's going to be more than just the gym.
Yeah, but it has to start somewhere.
It does start somewhere. I mean, mine started in... I think I have like 2 going on right now, but,
No.
Ooh.
No.
One's married, so I just texted his wife and be like, when's our husband coming home? But
G-buff.
whoa.
Okay, alright.
So do you think you have to build up to a bromance, or can they kind of just start?
I think you kind of just start.
Yeah, because
You just become best friends. Like,
I'm
like stepbrothers.
I'm not gonna lie.
You just become romances.
Me and Chad kind of just like right away.
My best friend Shane, we started off with a bromance. We actually had no idea who each other were. We worked on the same flight, but we never worked together because I worked in a different area than he did. And then the power went out in our city.
Ooh.
But he walked up. I was sitting out on my front porch because it was much like this, where it's real muggy.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting on my front porch trying to, not die. And he walked up and he's like, "Hey, Spoon?" And I'm like, "Yeah, who's that?" And he goes, "It's Perry." Instant. We didn't leave each other's side for like 6 years.
Nice.
I don't know why that happened. It was just
Still haven't left each
the
other's
fate.
side.
Shit.
So like same with me and Chad though. Like I got here a couple months after he did, and like we didn't work on the same flight or anything, but we kind of just like hit it off as we were doing changeover. And whatnot.
Yeah.
And then we were on the same flight for a long time, and then we got even closer, started doing a lot of things together. So I think it's just one of those things that you kind
And
of.
by getting closer and doing a lot of things together, he means...
I mean, going to the beach.
He means choking on that dick.
Whoa.
No, that's what romance is for. That's what romance is for.
Yeah.
I don't have a romance, but
Well, yeah. Well, who's the most current? Who's the newest bromance or womance?
I got Chad and my buddy Austin.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like...
Mine's Joe.
Oh my god, you're obsessed with each other.
You shut up.
I love his cat.
His cat is pretty cool. Faye likes his cat even more.
Peanut is the coolest cat. So, not as cool as Frank, but
So where do you think the line is between best friend and bromance? Because like my best friend Justin, like we're best friends, but do you think there's a certain line between bromance and?
I think a best friend is someone who's always there no matter what. Whereas like a bromance is something you'd want to go and have like, is in and out of your life.
Yeah, you're hanging out with them for like a while, or just a time frame.
Yeah.
And then eventually it's like, okay, you guys are friends, but you found another bromance. Bromances are kind of...
It's like my best friend is Naomi. We don't see each other very often.
Yeah.
But, she's still my best friend.
Yeah. Same with Shane. He's still my best friend. I mean, we just don't have that much of a bromance anymore.
No.
I miss it. Anyways. So, now we're going to move to romances also because I have pros and cons for that as well.
Okay.
But I also have a shitload of pros and cons for
I also
these.
have some celebrity bromances.
Well, okay. Well, let me throw the actual... Let me throw the pros out. I'm sorry.
All right, yeah.
Bromance pros. I already said best friend. Endless entertainment during that time.
Yeah.
Constant texting. Memes.
Yeah.
Snapchats.
Yeah.
That's for sure. You can go a long time without talking and act like you haven't missed a day.
Yeah.
If he's gone for like a week. That's probably the
Is that
furthest
how
out.
you felt?
All right,
Is that how you
I
felt
throw
when Joe was away?
Justin under that bromance.
Yeah. And then it doesn't hurt when they leave.
Does it hurt you when Joe leaves?
No, it doesn't hurt me when he leaves. But, I mean, you see what I'm saying? It's like, all right, bye.
She's choking on the
And
tears.
yeah. It doesn't hurt. They're a wingman.
Yeah.
They're a good wingman for a time.
I like
Because your
that.
best friend can be a wingman. But
They
in
also know
reality,
too
your
much
best
about
friend's
you.
your best friend's gonna fuck you, and he's
And they also
way
know
too.
too much
Whoa,
about
that's a
you.
romance.
Well,
right
yeah,
there.
that's a romance. They know way too much about you to really screw you over.
Yeah.
Whereas
You-
like a bromance would be able to.
Yeah, they'll hook you up. There's not really arguments.
Yeah.
At all. And the funniest thing is it can be awkward for others around you.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's hysterical. Because everyone else is like, I
Ooh,
don't really want to jump in on this. Now, here's the cons. It can end quickly without any reason why.
Yeah.
You're not having sex unless they're a very good wingman. Which brings me to the next con. You might be constantly wingmanning. Because, I mean, you see what I'm saying? Like, if he's constantly like, oh, yeah, I'm going for her. But that, bromance can
But if he's
degrade
married.
over time.
If he's married,
If he's
then-
married, yeah, you better not be constant wingmanning.
That sucks to be you.
They can be friends with someone that you don't like.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Your best friend's gonna be like, well, I'm not gonna hang out with him. I'm gonna hang out with you, dude. And people assume that you're gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gotten that a lot.
Well, they were surprised that you are
You know,
a woman.
the worst part is then you both have girlfriends too, and they're like, so are you guys like no, we're literally sitting here with our girlfriends.
Yeah, no, I'm in this one, not him.
Whoa.
Or I'm in him and not him. It could be for gay dudes too.
Okay.
Yeah, gay dudes have loads of romances.
Thought you were talking about
Yeah.
yourself. Thought you were talking about yourself for a second. I was like, whoa.
No.
Like my David, who was he's friends with my parents.
Yeah.
He goes away. Well, actually, let's thinking about this now.
Yeah.
He goes away with my dad.
Oh my god, your dad's gay.
He's not gay.
I know.
That's what you think.
He's definitely
That's what all dads want you to think.
gay.
Yeah. Now I have relationship pros and cons. All right.
So romance.
Or yeah, romances. All right. So during that time, they're your teammate, right? They're gonna support you no matter what. As where your friends will tell you you're a fucking idiot,
Yeah.
right? You're getting sex. Hopefully.
No, it wasn't.
I'm sorry, bud.
She wanted to
She
hold
had
out.
a penis.
No. She got a girlfriend.
She was one of
Oh, she did get a girlfriend, didn't she? I forgot about that.
I just need more time.
There's always something to do,
them. Yeah.
even if it's nagging. The time goes by.
Really doesn't.
You don't ever nag me. There's a familiar.
No, that's not on there. He off the top of his head.
There's a familiar awkwardness.
What do you?
Because you could be awkward around that person, and you could really show your true colors. Like with your friends, you're always still kind of, I don't know how weird I can get yet. You know what I mean?
No.
Like your best friend, you could be the weirdest dude in
Yeah.
the world.
Yeah.
But a romance, they're going to find out real quick how weird you are. Especially if they live with you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know though. Maybe that's just me. I don't really try to hide what I am.
No, yeah. I mean, I don't really try to hide what I am either, but everyone hides just a little bit, no matter what.
Yeah, that's true.
And my last pro is you never run out of shampoo. I was using Face for like a month. Now, if you have a con for any of these,
It could end.
if you're dumped, or if you're the dumpee, you're the scum of the earth. Right? You feel like shit sometimes. Especially that. If you've lived together if you've been in a romance for a long time, dividing shit. Probably not going to be fun. Like, that dude that cut all the stuff in half, legend. Did you hear about that?
No.
He was married to this girl he was married to this woman for like 15 years, and she wanted a divorce, and the judge said she gets half of everything. So he went to like the car, the couch, the bed, cut it all in half with like a chainsaw. Hero. They know your personal secrets and attitudes.
Yeah.
That's not fun. That you've given them the keys to your demise. Someone can't make a decision. That goes for guys and girls, not just
Just around
Girls.
food.
And there's someone sleeping in your bed.
Yeah, that's real annoying.
Not gonna lie. When Faye and I go to hotels,
and there's 2 beds.
There's 2 beds. We are so excited because we each get a bed.
Yep.
It's not a joke.
Why don't you get separate bed now?
It's too soon.
Yeah, too soon.
Okay.
We're old, but we're not that old yet.
That's like
Even though
stage.
even though we'll sit out there and like smoke and listen to a police scanner.
That's my favorite.
No, I think the oldest you can get is like sitting in your driveway with lawn chairs yelling at people to slow down.
Yeah.
Hey, slow down! Your kid's here!
We're practically there.
Well, there's a Jeep that drives past with ridiculously loud music.
Oh yeah, it's
and that really annoys me.
Yeah.
There's laws!
I look out like this, like.
But I think those are some of my pros and cons of bromances, womances versus romances.
Yeah.
And I think
they got their ups and downs.
yeah, they all.
They're ups and downs.
So, what do you guys have any extras or?
No, I
think
take
a con
each for
for
what
me
they are.
is the shampoo thing.
Okay.
Because I run out of shampoo quicker.
That's weird. I don't know how you're running out of shampoo quicker. That's just crazy.
Just openly admit
Yeah,
it.
you just openly admit that you used mine for a month.
That's not on tape.
Agnes.
That's not on tape. We're fine.
Dustin.
We're
That's not
fine.
on tape. Let's see.
Not
we're
on
only
tape.
like 15 minutes into this.
Agnes.
Yeah. Whoops.
No, I think the bed thing.
The bed thing, yeah. Especially in our house.
The Prime Mansion.
Yeah. There.
And
As
we
you can
have
tell,
one
it's hot
fan.
in here, right? We have no air conditioning.
Yeah, I don't know how you're wearing jeans right now.
I am a man.
They're
Of
stuck to his
constant
legs.
sorrow.
His days.
They're stuck to his legs. He can't get them off.
Yeah, probably. They've melted off.
We all know you're sweating everywhere.
I'm dying. Yeah.
And we only have one fan.
Yep, we only got one fan, and it's on her side
Get an
because
AC. Or a dehumidifier.
they're super expensive. I should go steal one of yours. You're right. You're
I'm not
right.
gonna say anything.
Yeah. So,
Right back.
so you said you have famous?
Yeah, I do have a short list of celebrity romances.
I have one.
Okay.
Jimmy Kimmel and Justin Timberlake.
I actually
Is it
have another Justin
Is it Jimmy
Timberlake.
Kimmel?
Yeah,
Andy Samberg for Justin Timberlake.
No, I thought it was Jimmy Fallon.
that's the one. Jimmy Fallon.
I've actually
was-
got Justin
yeah.
Timberlake and Andy Samberg.
They were in a tandem
Yeah.
bike together. It was glorious.
Did they really?
Yeah.
I saw,
And they also did the Beyonce dance at some sports match.
I remember that. I also remember Andy Samberg doing Dick in a Box.
Well, they did all
and
the
three-way.
all the Lonely Island things, and
Yeah.
they did it together. I think.
Well,
And
yeah.
if it's in a three-way. That one.
Yep.
Here's a famous one: Seth Rogen and James Franco.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seth Rogen's annoying.
It's just his
Sounds
voice
like a
that gets to
cuddly
me.
bear. He's a cuddly bear.
I don't know. I don't know. It's just weird.
So there's actually, if you think about it, there's pretty big. So I got one that says Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you broaden that, you got like Affleck, Damon, DiCaprio, and Wahlberg, kind of all in the same.
Well,
I mean, they kind of do different things, but they're also in a lot of things together
yeah.
because they're all from around here, kind of in the Boston
Mark
area.
Wahlberg, Will Ferrell.
Yeah,
Is that a bromance though?
I'd say if you're in more than like three movies together, at some point you've got something going on.
What about that guy Adam Sandler? And he always has that guy in his.
Oh, Adam Sandler and Kevin James and
Oh yeah.
David Spade,
Yeah.
Chris Rock.
Oh, you're talking about
This is that weird little guy.
no, she's talking about Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo.
Yeah.
Rob Schneider.
Oh, Rob Schneider.
Rob
He's
Schneider.
always in like all his films. Just
You can do
Yeah, he
it.
just like pops up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's probably a huge bromance.
Oh,
I mean,
He's been in like every film, pretty much.
yeah, Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah.
Huh?
The truest of all bromances.
Who?
Jay and Silent Bob.
Ricky and Julian. Trailer Park Boys.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
I've been watching it. It's weird. It's funny.
Yeah.
But it's actually not like not a sometimes it's funny. It's like a weird like documentary that's probably not. I don't know.
Well,
what
it's not a real documentary.
I
though,
just
Sean.
watch. Yeah, I know. I just watch it. I just watch it.
It's like when everyone thought that fucking the OC was an actual like fucking reality show.
It's not.
It was all scripted, just like everything in
The
this
Hills. You're
world.
talking about The Hills.
The OC was too.
I don't watch The OC.
I don't know. I have never watched any of them. I think Dawson's Creek was the only good one.
So how about celebrity romances? I don't actually have a list for that because my computer was lagging.
Black China.
Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Good for
Yeah.
him.
Well, I mean,
Good for her.
wasn't he married to?
He was married.
Think about the big forehead.
Miranda Lambert.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's Jeff. No, it's not Jeff Fisher, but it's a hockey player named Fisher, and Carrie Underwood.
Yeah.
Yep, he plays for the.
What about Nick Cannon and?
They are no longer together.
Right. A-Rod and J-Lo.
Oh God, he's just trying everything to stay in the limelight.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Can we say Derek Jeter in the world?
Derek, have you seen his wife?
Derek
Jeter's wife.
Is she?
She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're having a kid.
Well, you have Jesse James Decker and is that her name?
I don't know.
Where are you going with this?
Eric Decker. He's I don't know.
Kanye and Kim.
Yeah, I guess so.
Jay-Z and
Beyonce.
Did you? You almost forgot who Queen Bee was?
I almost said Fergie.
Wow.
Sorry. I don't know this stuff.
Wow.
Um.
I just had one. I completely forgot who it was.
Bradgelina.
They're no longer.
Wait, they're not together anymore?
No.
That's Mr. and Mrs. Smith. What?
They broke up ages ago. They've been for court and everything.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like last year.
Oh my god, I am
You
so
are
behind.
way behind the news.
I'm behind the
What
times.
the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I know, right?
Brad's
Like,
now
good
single.
God.
He's got long hair.
Oh
Loving
my-
life.
Oh my.
Isn't George Clooney in a relationship with somebody?
Yeah, I think he's gay though.
George Clooney?
Yeah, he's totally gay.
Absolutely. Same with Vin Diesel.
Well, everyone knows Vin Diesel's gay.
Yeah.
Dan Bilzerian and all the girls he hires.
Those aren't romances. Those are
No.
money.
I actually I had to stop following him on Instagram just because he's such a fucking I thought he was cool at first, but like if you like start watching it and like following him, he's just such a douchebag. with
Yeah.
money. I was like, you're so annoying, dude.
Justin Timberlake and his wife, they've been together for a long time.
Yep.
Justin
Can't remember her
Timberlake is
name.
married.
Justin Timberlake's married, yeah.
To who?
What's her name? She's quite famous as well. She's been in loads of films.
Reese Witherspoon.
No.
Christina Applegate.
No.
I didn't remember the one. No. What's the one? Oh,
What do you-
Bad Teacher. The one he was in with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Dry humping her.
Ooh, baby. No, Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith.
Jessica Biel.
Oh, yeah, Jessica Biel. He's married to Jessica Biel, dude.
Yeah, they've been together for ages.
Yeah. Jessica Biel?
You don't know Jessica Biel.
Guarantee you know who Jessica Biel is. You have your phone out anyways. What?
I don't know who she is.
What's wrong with you, bro?
Everyone who knows Jessica Biel is.
Could we say a romance is, Nick Cage and bad movies?
Ooh.
No.
Because I still watch all of them.
Angry.
I love Nick Cage. Does he have a bromance?
Just with
No,
himself.
just with himself, right? Yeah.
Oh, I love myself so much.
Hummingbird.
Neil Patrick Harris and whoever he's married to.
Well,
Yeah.
he's not famous though.
Neil
What?
No, yeah, that's right.
Neil Patrick Harris's husband?
Oh, right.
He's not famous. I know who Neil Patrick Harris is.
I thought you were saying he's not famous. I was like,
No. I'm talking about his husband.
If I was to have gay parents, I would want them to be my gay parents.
Are we forgetting about Cam?
Newton.
Yeah,
No.
but he's not real life gay.
I know. Could those be goals? Could that be?
That's my,
Are there
that's my
like
hopes.
are there
My
romances?
hope is that you turn into Cam.
Are there romances in TV or movies that you wish you had?
I would just love to be with Cam every day, all day.
Yeah.
I want to say yes, but
He'd be my bromance.
I don't know.
You don't know, or you don't care to know.
I mean, I watched this
Very
movie on
good.
Brazzers the other day, and I was like, I want that relationship. but
You know, at first I didn't realize it was Brazzers. I thought it was Braziers. Because it makes sense, right? Braziers would make more sense because it's a bra.
yeah, but it's Brazzers.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that. People name stuff dumb. There's a lot of dumb named things nowadays.
Those dumb things.
Shut up! Yes. But yeah, so, bromances versus romances. Or womance. Wait, did I say romances, womances? Which one did I say?
You said bromances and romances.
I did not say romances, romances. I said bromances versus, and I think I said womances, but I'm not sure. Well, how long do womances actually last before you guys hate each other?
Until the same guy comes along?
Yeah.
Well, no, it depends. Like, sometimes, like I had a friend for we were tight for 3 years and we fell out and we haven't spoken since.
Yeah.
And it was literally didn't speak again.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing though with bromances. You don't really have a falling out. You just kind of stop having an interest in them.
Yeah, it's like I have friends that we hanged out and stuff.
Yeah.
But didn't really go any further.
Yeah, I think that, I think it's hard because I kind of want to make a final decision on mine. On which one's better.
If you had to pick a celebrity bromance and romance or womance, who would you pick?
Cam.
Who's Cam?
Modern Family.
Oh.
They say I'm him.
Actually, he's the straight one, and the guy with the red hair is gay.
Yeah. Oh man, I get to choose any celebrity to be my bromance?
Celebrity bromance and celebrity romance, or womance.
Who do I think would be freaking awesome to just hang out with?
I'd say Ashton Kutcher.
God, I don't like him.
You don't?
It's not that I don't like him. I just don't care enough about him.
He brought this up again.
I feel like he'd be... Or Gronkowski. He'd be fun.
Rob?
Yeah.
Rob Gronk?
He'd be a fun
that'd be a good
bromance.
one. That'd be a good one, too. But I think I'd probably go with... Oh, God. Snoop Dogg.
Of all people.
I feel like Snoop would be fucking legit to hang out with.
I feel like...
He just smokes marijuana all day.
Yeah, free blunts.
There you go. I can hang out with Snoop, and then I get to listen to his new song. So I'm a boss like a runaway.
It's the D-O-double-G.
It's a D-O-double-G.
Do you have a fresh pair of panties on? That's what he'll sing to you.
He won't sing, do I have a fresh pair of panties on? He won't sing that to me. I'm not fucking R. Kelly. So, by the way, R. Kelly is now dating and possibly getting married to a 19-year-old.
Apparently he's also got a cult.
A cold?
Cult.
Oh, a cult!
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, R. Kelly has a cult.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So wait, who's your guys' bromances, womances?
Cam.
Okay.
If anyone wants to know stuff, Modern Family, Cam.
Yeah. I don't know. I think just off the top of my head, I'll stick with Ashton Kutcher.
Stick with Ashton Kutcher.
I feel like that would be a fun bromance.
Yeah. Okay. What about
Romances?
Romances. Yeah. Well, I think that are we gonna? You have to look at it as. Are you going to go with the character like you did for your romance thing, Faye? Or are you going to go for the real person, the actor? So we have to decide that.
Pick the celebrity.
We're going to pick the actor then.
Yeah.
Not the actual thing. Okay.
Bradley Cooper.
Solid choice.
That was quick.
Solid choice. Fuck.
Anna Kendrick.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Weren't they in a movie together?
Mm-hmm.
Was it American Sniper? Did she play the wife? No.
No.
Who? What movie were they in together?
Anna Kendrick and Bradley Cooper?
Yeah.
They're in a movie together.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think they're in a movie together. I don't think so.
No, you think of Jake Gyllenhaal.
What movie were they in together? I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Okay. I'm going to say Olivia Munn.
From who? Look her up. Google.
Olivia Munn. She was on G4 TV back when I used to watch TV.
Oh, is this your first crush as a kid?
No, my first crush as a kid was Topanga, and we all know it.
You know who is? The
Did you
girl
guys see
from...
the new X-Men?
No.
Oh, I know who she is.
Yeah. She was on G4 TV, and her and Adam Pereira, and they just seemed really cool. And then she got replaced by Sarah Jean Underwood, who was a porn star, and now she's kind of getting back into it or something like that. I can't remember. And then he's got a new show too. Adam Pereira's got a new show that they do experiments and stuff like that, and they put like all those rubber bands on the watermelon to see if it would break, see if it would like pop. You know what I mean? You guys have fun. How about you guys get on my level?
You know who would be a good romance or bromance or probably a romance? This is the girl from MythBusters.
Oh, the redhead.
Mm.
I don't remember her name. I remember Grant Imahara.
Why? Is it Carrie? Or is Carrie the guy?
Carrie was the guy.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name. I remember Adam Savage, Grant Imahara, Janie Hyman. Yep. That was such a good show.
You know that the three of them have their own one on Netflix. It's called White Rabbit Project.
They have another one coming out too, Mythbusters. Another Mythbusters coming out by a different guy.
Yeah.
He's actually pretty smart. Anyways, are we... Can I change my Snoop Dogg?
You can't change it once you said it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's who you want to hang out with for life, bro.
Alright, I can hang out with Snoop Dogg for life, but I was going to change it to Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
That would have...
Also, celebrity relationship, Ryan Reynolds and his wife.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big one.
They're like...
He had two.
Oh, Kristen Bell and,
Scarlett Johansson.
what?
Ryan Reynolds was married to Scarlett Johansson, wasn't
Ryan Reynolds was married to Scarlett Johansson.
he? He wasn't.
No, he wasn't. No, he's always been married to
He's
Blake
married to-
Lively.
Yeah. They're so
What I was saying was Kristen Bell and that Dak Preston guy from Chips.
I don't know.
So
I know who Kristen Bell is.
yeah, so her husband, he's also an actor too. They are relationship goals.
Snooki and her
Really?
husband.
Because he was.
Was he really?
Yes.
I thought she's never been married.
He was married to Scarlett Johansson previous to the one he's married to now.
Blake Lively.
Blake Lively.
Huh.
He has some really good Twitters.
I feel like
He's a good tweeter.
Scarlett Johansson would probably do it.
Yeah.
Probably get
Scarlett Johansson, 2008 to 2011.
Oh, okay.
I feel like.
And that
Scarlett
was Faith
Johansson
throwing
and,
her phone on the ground.
And the dude who plays Hawkeye would be like a good marriage, a good celebrity romance.
Ryan Reynolds would be cool to hang out with, though.
Yeah, he's older. He's a way older.
Is he?
Yeah.
What's his name? He was in the Hurt Locker, wasn't he?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Damn you.
Oh, the guy in... What?
The guy from Hurt Locker?
What, the lead actor?
Yeah.
Fuck, what's his name?
Jeremy Renner.
Oh, Jeremy
That's what it
Renner.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Also
from
because
SWAT. Oh my god! Keanu Reeves!
You really
Stuck
changed
with
your answer
Snoop Dogg,
twice.
dude.
I know,
You
but I
already
just
changed
thought
your
about
answer twice.
Keanu
You
Reeves.
can't-
I didn't change my answer. I'm still sticking with Snoop. I'm just saying Keanu Reeves would have been great. Also, he does not have a romance. Like, you would think that Keanu Reeves would have,
I
like...
think he's just a lone wolf.
I think it works out for him.
Yeah.
He's chilling.
I don't
Yeah.
think he cares too much.
Just chilling. Yeah, so, I mean, we've gone over bromances, womances.
Harry Potter and Jenny Weasley.
Her name is Ginny.
It's Jenny.
Ginny.
Ginny. Guinea.
Ginny.
That sounds dumb.
You
You're
sound
incorrect.
And
Believe me, I know Harry Potter.
I think
Believe me, I'm British.
I think Hermione and Ron are better.
That's
Their
so
hashtag
low level.
relationship goals.
No, they're not.
Really, the number one goal, Bellatrix Lestrange and fucking Voldemort. He kept coming back for her, and she stayed truthful.
She's in a lot of movies with Johnny Depp. She's like
That's because she is married to Steven Spielberg. No, yes,
yeah,
no, Tim Burton.
Tim
Tim
Burton.
Burton.
But they were
He is married to-
her and Johnny Depp were married, weren't they?
No,
No, I think they're just...
I think they're just friends.
They do a lot of movies
Yeah.
together.
That's because Johnny Depp
Tim Burton.
is Tim Burton's like bestie, I think.
You know, Johnny Depp had... Well, they lived, like, close to where I lived in England.
Really?
Yeah, they had houses close
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I saw a meme about Johnny Depp. It was Steven Spielberg. They were like, "Hey, so why do you always use Johnny Depp as your lead actor?" He's like, "Well, have you ever seen him? He's great." He's like, "Well, why don't you use another actor?" Turns to Johnny Depp. You knew about other actors? But yeah, so I mean, bromances or romances. Let's make a final decision.
You know who'd be a good one? Tom Hardy.
To hang out with?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't realize, so, like, he's so...
He has a tiny penis, though.
I mean, in all reality, The Rock would be
There's
the best
pictures
one.
everywhere of Tom Hardy's penis. It looks like a glowworm.
Okay.
Well, then.
I'm not gonna go look for them, but...
I think The Rock would be probably amazing.
He'd be fun. Party all night, work out all day.
Yep. That'd be great. But, okay, alright. Bromances or romances, Faye?
I don't know.
What do you mean? Like, what would you rather have?
What would you rather have?
You can have both.
Yeah, you can definitely have both.
Yeah.
Because we have a
Speaking
true.
for my lonely ass, I'd rather have a romance. But
Yeah.
You can easily have both.
I think it depends on what kind of relationship you're in at the time.
Yeah.
Like, if it's just dating and stuff, then you still want, like, your friends.
Your friends and stuff like that, yeah.
Whereas,
That's true.
You know, they're, like, best buds anyway.
I think if your romance...
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I think if your romance accepts that you have a dude that's a bromance, it's not a big problem.
Yeah.
But if your romance is like, no, stop going out with him, hang out with me, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
That's completely what it's like, so...
That is not how it's like, because...
No, because, you let a good old Dusty over here hang out with Joe all the time.
I have no choice, because he just cries.
I do.
Have you established a romance with
hiding.
his wife? I don't remember her name.
Jessica?
Yeah, that.
We hang
Her
out.
name is Jessica?
We all hang out.
Yeah, we hang, bro. We hang 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so that's bromances and romances.
Yeah, you want to take a quick break?
Yeah, let's take a quick
I'd
break.
love it, so I can go buy that fan and
Nice.
cool down.
I'm going to utilize your bathroom.
That's gross. It's been clogged up for days.
Is it?
Welcome to the part of the show where we answer questions that have been given to us by our community of village idiots.
Accepted,
Yeah.
voted on, and then it was deleted.
Oh.
I was like, it was a good one.
Well, that's bull. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous that they didn't allow it to be in there, especially for someone
Well, it was
something
something niggers that approved it, so I was like, cool. And then
Oh,
it was deleted.
yeah.
He is dating somebody from Greenland.
Really?
Mm.
Oh.
I
Is that why his haircut's all fucked up?
He's out now, isn't he?
I have no idea. I wasn't paying attention.
I cyber stalked him and said he was in a relationship with somebody, so I clicked on it, and it was one of the girls from Greenland.
Oh my.
I think it was the girl that did the water quality control. She walked in and take samples of our toilet water.
Yeah.
But she's beautiful, so.
Well, all right. Well, someone's got some questions.
Yeah.
We've got some answers.
All right. So who's gonna start? Are we recording?
Yeah, we're recording. We've been
Okay.
recording for a little bit.
Oh.
Faye, would you like to start?
Okay, I have a question.
I have an answer.
I might have an answer depending on the question.
Where would you think the funniest place to fart is?
Right here.
Aww.
I think farts are funny in the spur of the moment. Doesn't matter where you are. But
Yeah, but if you had to assassinate someone, like fart-wise,
I'd say somewhere quiet, like a church. Like you're just in, like the priest is in the middle of a sermon.
oh, you want it right in the middle of it?
You let out a high protein.
Oh man, no! I'm wanting a silent but deadly inside the confession area, like for a Catholic church, and I walk out and someone else walks in. Like I think that would be the funniest place to fart.
I think if you're kneeling down reading the Bible or something, and you let out one of those ones,
Ooh,
that goes across the church, and some old lady behind you.
And now in the Patre de Spirit.
The old lady behind you just swats you with the Bible.
Y'all motherfuckers need Jesus. Faye, what about you?
I'd fart in the bath.
That's what she told me.
In the
Faye
wood.
said, like a hot bath.
Like, he'd be having a nice little bath.
Did you ever see the video?
But then you close it.
Yeah,
And that's where you die.
You ever see the video of the guy and the girl taking a bath together, and the guy goes to fart and he shits everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
And she's freaking out, and he's like, "I'm sorry, I only meant to fart." And it just put the water's just brown, shit everywhere.
Oh, lovely.
You can't go wrong with farts, though.
Yeah.
You fart anywhere, it's gonna be
True. Well, Sean, do you have any questions?
I have 2 or 3 would you rathers.
I have a would you rather.
Oh, well, we'll just go around in a circle then. We'll go around.
Alright, so my first would you rather is, would you rather sweat milk or grow blue cheese on your teeth as plaque?
Sweat milk. Because I have a real big thing.
Then you can dunk your cookies in it instead of going to pick a celebrity lactate.
Yep, that's true. I'd probably sweat milk. Yeah, I'd sweat milk.
I have a big thing about teeth stuff.
Yeah, I'd
I
be milky though.
So the thing is, I'd rather go.
It would be boring.
So it would be disgusting and smelly, but you can control plaque on your teeth.
True.
So I'd rather grow the blue cheese because I can brush my teeth and remove the plaque myself. Whereas like if I step outside for 1 minute, I'm gonna be perspirating milk everywhere.
It just depends on the milk though. What if it's like almond milk or 2%?
Regular milk, just regular milk.
Full fat milk?
What, are you gonna wake up in the morning and start milking your almonds? Come on.
You never know.
Alright, so I have my second one.
Alright.
Would you rather walk in on your dad fucking a dog or walk in on your dad being fucked by a dog? I actually have 4.
Walk in on my dad fucking a dog.
No, walk in on my dad being fucked by a dog.
I think I
could just be humping the leg.
No, I think I'd take like full on like
insertion into anal cavity.
I've seen people get fucked by dogs in their leg. It's nothing, but I think
that's what I was thinking.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were gonna stop before you said on the leg. I was like, "What the fuck are you watching?"
I think I'd rather see my dad doing it because then I could at least just assume that he's probably drunk out of his mind and not just letting and doing it to a dog instead of just like going up to some dog and letting it happen.
I just wouldn't wanna.
Right. My third one is assuming the surgery's been done. Would you rather eat your celebrity crush's unshaven, disgusting cooter, or Caitlyn Jenner's freshly shaven one and clean?
A what?
Caitlyn Jenner.
No, wait, what's that?
Vagina.
Oh.
So would you rather suck your celebrity crush's unshaven, smelly, disgusting dick, or
eat out a fresh
or suck Caitlyn Jenner's dick for you, I guess.
Guess it'd be suck Caitlyn Jenner's dick.
Yeah, I'd probably not go with Caitlyn Jenner on that one.
So I have one last one.
That's the only option you have.
No, I could go eat out friggin' like Kate Beckinsale's vagina after she just did 12 hours of filming in that fucking leather ass suit. And I'd rather do that than suck a penis.
Unshaven and all brown and growing fungus.
I'd rather do that than suck a dick.
No, I didn't. So that was for her. For you, it would be that surgery's already happened.
Yeah, yes. I would still not do Caitlyn Jenner.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No. So last one. So would you rather die being suffocated having sex with a fat ugly chick and no one knows, or die in full gimp in a sex swing and everybody finds out? Like masturbating in full gimp suit in a sex swing.
Masturbating full gimp suit in a sex swing.
And everybody knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'd be hysterical.
Pretty legendary.
People would be like, dude, he was into some crazy. I didn't know him at all.
All right, now those are my would you rather's.
Okay. V, you might as well do your would you rather.
Okay. Would you rather watch your parents have sex every day for the rest of your life, or just join in once?
Oh God! I'd rather watch them have sex the rest all the days of my life. You fucked me up on that one.
Yeah, because I think eventually it wouldn't even bother you anymore. Whereas like you're about to start doing your mom
or your dad.
Mean,
all right. So based off that, have we ever asked this one on here before? So you have your penis and your mom's vagina and your dad's dick in your ass. Would you rather go forward or backward to get out of it?
What?
So
assuming you had a dick.
Yeah.
You're inside your mom.
You're inside your mom's vagina.
But your dad's inside you.
Would you rather go forward or backwards to get out of it?
You can't get out of it.
No, in order to get out of it, you have to go either... Your dad's dick either has to go further in your ass...
Backwards. It's already in.
But it's not...
It's already in. Once you break the seal...
You're already in your mom's...
You broke the seal! I'm not going any further. Me and my dad can get over it somehow. A lot of people have done okay without their dad's blessing or approval of anything. I think I'll be fine. But you need your mom.
Ooh, this is a good one.
Oh, Jesus.
Pry off your thumbnail with a fork, or put a toothpick under your big toenail and kick a wall.
Pry under your thumbnail?
With a fork. Pry off your thumbnail with a fork. Or
That's making me want to throw up.
put a toothpick under your big toenail and kick a wall.
The pain's going to be excruciating.
I would take the toothpick. I could go at an angle. No one said I have to kick it straight on. I go at an angle and break it.
Or would you rather put a toothpick in your toenail and then kick it straight on?
Oh, okay, fine.
Boom!
Would you rather know when you're going to die, or know how you're going to die?
When? No. How? I don't give a fuck.
Fuck. When. That way I could just... Because if here's the thing.
I don't know, though.
I would want to know when, because then I could just be a fucking insane...
I think I'd rather know when. It go both ways though. If I know when, I'm either gonna party so hard, and and just live it out, or I'd just be so shit scared that I wouldn't be doing anything.
I would test the theory and just be a dick to as many people as I could. Well, that's the thing. If you knew when, would you become a serial killer because you know you're not going to die from any of that?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to live on my last days in
become
jail.
A serial killer. Yeah, exactly. You know.
That's just me thinking I'd want to become a serial killer.
No, because it's like you're gonna.
And I'm not gonna get in the shootout.
You're gonna die a certain way at a certain point, but if you became a serial killer, you'd end up in jail dying of whatever you were supposed to die of.
Yeah, old age.
Say.
Hey guys, what would be the best exotic animal to eat?
I've heard kangaroo's pretty good.
Kangaroo is delicious.
Ostrich.
Nah, I feel like that'd just be like chicken.
Apparently it's not.
No?
No, they jerky it. They jerky it. I've had ostrich jerky.
Apparently it's very good for you.
I would totally want to eat
I want to eat
a rhino.
I want to try an ox.
Well, that's not an exotic animal.
Musk ox is. Those things are unfazed by anything.
Yeah. I'd eat a rhino hardcore.
It's just mean, bro.
I don't think it's mean.
Yeah, an ostrich.
Yeah, but I've had kangaroo.
Yeah,
I've had kangaroo. Yeah.
I've heard python's pretty good too.
No, I don't want to eat snake.
Ugh.
I think that might... Yeah, I fucking hate snakes. Horrible. Well, on that, let's take a little break. Alright. Have you ever placed 3 celebrities in the same room and decided on who's the best and who's the worst? Well, there's only one fair way to do this. This is Fuck, Marry, Kill. So, we are back with Fuck, Marry, Kill, and speaking of bromances... FMK! Speaking of bromances, I have Shane. Shane, say hi.
Yo.
Hi,
Shane.
Hi, Shane. So, Shane's here with us, and this is my bromance. Now you guys all know.
Word.
Yeah, and Shane, I did tell them about how we met, which was whenever you walked up randomly to our house. Or to my house.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just, yeah. I didn't know he knew where I lived. But anyways, so Shane, we're doing a fuck, marry, kill, and it's your week to do fuck, marry, kill. Are you ready?
I have no idea, but it tickles when I fart, so let's go.
Okay. Well, all right. So, all of the people that I'm going to say, you know how to play fuck, marry, kill, right?
Sure.
Okay, so you have to marry one, you have to kill one, and you have to fuck one of the persons. One of the people.
These are hypotheticals, but yes.
Yeah, clearly hypotheticals. You're not going to have sex with any of
No,
these
we have
people.
them lined up here waiting.
Yeah. One of them dies. Now, all of these people are in their prime, and their prime is considered what you consider their prime to be. If you don't know a person, just ask, but I'm pretty sure you'll know them. All right, you ready?
So like Betty White for all time. Okay.
Yep, Betty White forever. Don't worry. We have Jennifer Aniston.
Okay.
Okay. Jason Statham. And Will Ferrell. You have to choose one. Or one to kill, one to marry, one to fuck.
So Jennifer Aniston, Jason Statham, and Will Ferrell.
Yes.
I would marry Will Ferrell.
Okay. Ooh.
I would fuck Jennifer Aniston and kill Jason Statham.
Oh.
Damn!
Wow.
He didn't last at all. I definitely thought you were going to have sex with Jason Statham.
Well, see, Will Ferrell, okay, he's a funny guy. So
Yeah.
that's a forever kind of thing. Jennifer Aniston is just
That
simple.
makes sense.
That's either I fuck or marry. I would consider marriage because she's rich, obviously. And number two, she is smoking hot at any age.
True.
And Jason Statham just doesn't compare to the two, so sorry.
All right.
All right, so now that you killed off Jason Statham, you got to pick somebody to replace him.
Okay. We'll go with Ryan Reynolds.
Ooh, he's still in. He's never been in.
Yeah.
All right, so Ryan Reynolds. So, well, thank you, Shane. It's been lovely.
Yeah.
It's been lovely hearing your voice.
Absolutely.
All right, I will.
It's been a pleasure.
Well, thank you. I will text you later.
Far out.
All right, love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All
Alright.
right, so based off what he said when it says, maybe between our farting and what he said, it tickles when I fart.
Yes.
Isn't that the best feeling in the world when your butt crack itches and you fart hard enough to scratch it?
I don't think I've
You know what
ever done that. I don't think I've
That
ever
is
done
the
that.
best feeling in the world. You're like, it itches.
That
And
is
you're
a
like,
great
you
feeling.
fart hard enough to
I've
itch
never
it.
done
You're like,
that.
That is a great feeling. Oh,
you know,
God.
knuckle deep in your ass.
Yeah. Well, all right, so Jason Statham died.
That was.
He died
Hot
real
rocket.
quick. He died real quick, too.
He's not American.
So?
He's British, though.
But she said un-American.
No, I
Oh,
said heartbroken.
Heartbroken.
Jeez,
Oh,
open your ears, Sean.
Jesus, understand the British language, bro.
Yeah, so we now have Will Ferrell.
He is doing well.
He's going pretty well, actually. Jennifer Aniston and Ryan Reynolds. I think that's going to be a hard one.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I think that...
Jennifer might die.
Or Will Ferrell or Jennifer Aniston might die. I think that Ryan Reynolds is probably safe.
I don't know, bro.
For at least a week.
Guess we'll find out who we ask.
Yeah. But that is the episode.
Yeah.
Woo!
Woo woo! So, yeah, this is from Sean.
I'm Sean.
That's Sean.
I'm
Faye.
Sean.
I'm Faye.
I'm Faye.
And Spoon. And that's been ID 10 Tango.
And it's...
Ooh, we're a whole bunch of idiots.
Alright.
Stop it.
Stop it. Bye. And we did it. We made it through one more episode, and it's going to be going great. The more we do, the better we'll get. But if you want to be really a part of the Village Idiot crew, find us on Facebook at ID10T or Instagram at couple_O_idiots. You can also email us at ID10TANGO, that's ID10Tango, at hotmail.com. Send us your questions. Send us your information. Maybe we'll call you up. Send us a Village Idiot. As always, this is Spoon, and for my co-hosts, Sean and Faye, this has been ID 10 Tango.